The first time I saw CRIO was at one of these sites. As I was monitoring, I was really intrigued by what they were doing with it. First thing that jumped out to me was that the site was much more efficient than the other sites I had worked at. I was also seeing a lot less protocol deviations at their site as well. With the pandemic as a driving force, we were able to finally try some of these new things with remote monitoring on my study. So once we were able to do the remote monitoring, we found sites' feedback was very positive. It was much easier to schedule visits because sites were no longer restricted by their physical space. And from our CRA team, what we found is we were actually way more efficient in doing our monitoring when it was performed remotely. So since we were able to first try remote monitoring with CRIO and their eSource platform, they've now taken it a step further. So with the data being captured electronically, there's no need to transcribe it to a separate EDC system. Source and EDC can be one and the same. So what this allows our CRAs to do is focus on the key aspects of monitoring that are really much more important than just verifying data point here is the same as the data point here. So I recently joined a new CRO called Sitero, which is looking to fully embrace the technology that CRIO has to offer, both the eSource and the reviewer modules, to completely change the way we do clinical operations and clinical monitoring. So what we've done is we've taken the protocol and we've developed an electronic source that we know meets all the criteria for our trial, that we're capturing all the data points our sponsor needs to prove the efficacy of the drug under testing. And we provide this to sites. And this source has real-time data validation built into it to ensure as our study coordinators are working through the trial, they are catching issues in real time and can mitigate them. And for our CRA team, this offers a number of benefits in that they don't need to be traveling around as much. And most importantly, we get early access to this data, so we're able to catch issues much closer to when the sites are seeing these patients. So what we now do is as Sitero, we are reviewing the data as it comes in. We've removed the dependency on entry into EDC. We're enabling our CRAs to focus on improving the process at these sites that are working on our protocol. And we take the total data review cycle from years down to days.